Welcome to episode 49 of the YYC Real Estate Show. My name is Sebastian, and of course, this is Shiraz. And this is the first episode of the month of March.
Yeah, it's been a really good and busy January and February so far in town, real estate industry wise. So excited to talk about that. But let's dive right into it. We'll also go over all of February stats since this is the first one in March we're doing. So I'll start off as usual by what happened in the last 7 days. So we had an increase in sales as we've been watching and seeing and watching January, February. So we had 611 sales in the last 7 days.
Picking up.
Yeah, so let's just see quickly like we always do. The top two were 2.313 and 2.262 500. Let's have a look here. Elbow Park, 4-level split, big house, 1952. 1 day on market, firm sale. Look at that. Listed at 1,988,800 and sold in 1 day for 2.313. Wow, people really fought for this one. Nice build.
Yeah. Oh.
I like that.
Yeah, like the raised kitchen, like that huge ceiling in the
lights
kitchen.
for the natural light. Yeah.
That must be like 14 foot.
Yeah.
16 foot ceilings. What is it?
Doesn't say here the height of the ceilings.
That's great.
Yeah, 2,600 square feet. So there's the number one in the last week's sale, and number two is West Hillhurst, brand new build, brand new detached. Oh, I like that herringbone flooring. Nice wine rack. So there you go. There is your top two for last week, and the lowest two we had was 160,000 over there on McKnight and Edmonton Trail on the corner, Gary Crescent.
4 days.
4 days on market, sold for 160. Great investment. Let's see what the condo fees are here because they redid this entire complex, all the buildings
guessing
here.
If that's the case, but for the size, I'm guessing
583, everything but electricity. Not bad. Not a bad investment. And number two is a really nice one in downtown. It looks like right in the commercial core for 170,000. It's a bachelor loft, 500 square feet, 404 a month in condo fees, everything but electricity. So that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Good investment downtown. Okay, and then how much active listings are there right now? Of course, we are still in a seller's market. So inventory is still it did go up, but it's at 1,783 current active listings.
Yeah, and we're going to see that going into the spring. Like everybody I don't want to sell during the winter is going to start selling now, right? Everybody who's been waiting. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, everybody who's been waiting to buy, as we could see, sales went up as well. So
I'll let you go ahead and just read that for everyone real quick. This is the snapshot from Kreb for February.
Okay, so low inventory and high demand drive price gains in February. New listings continue to rise in February, reaching 2,711 units. However, the rise in new listings supported further growth in sales, which increased by nearly 23% compared to last year for a total of 2,135 units.
Wow, so 2,135 were the sales for all of Feb.
Yeah.
Benchmark price.
We're in the 580s now.
Yeah, 585,000, up 10.3% from last year.
Yeah.
And new listings were 2,711. Of course, new year, new listings will come up. Inventory, of course, is down. Months of supply is down. Days on market is down. So, exciting stuff. We did anticipate this. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. The second update for the Bank of Canada, the rate for a second time held steady at 5%. That's what they started the year with. So the next update will be in April. So we'll stay in tune and see what happens next month.
Yeah, they were saying that it's still too soon.
Yeah,
to lower interest rates.
Yeah, that's what we all posted about that, as we all do. So let's talk about our last week and what happened. We are seeing the market increase. So I'm happy to say the listing I have in Glendale is conditionally sold. The Acadia one is firm. Your Pembroke is going to be hitting the market soon.
Yeah.
Things moving along nicely. And the more time you have in it, the more value you're getting out of it. Have you seen what's been happening in Pembroke with the numbers? Man, it's crazy.
Actually, look, why don't we pull it up? I haven't checked it in a month.
So we'll have a look at that, and I'll briefly talk about some things that we deal with. This is for everyone out there. As part of home sales, there's going to be your usual conditions, finance. We don't have to go into that. That's just you getting your mortgage. But the home inspection, we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
About home inspections. Now, sellers get a little worried, not knowing what's wrong with their house in a sense, what things are missing in their home and things like that. So it is advantageous to get a pre-listing home inspection. It's a good thing to do because if there's a few items, you can already address them and be ready for a quick sale. Again, some buyers will still want to do their own inspection just for conflict of interest, 100%. Right? So again, home inspections are not meant to be a tool for the buyer to potentially reduce the price of their original offer that got accepted. Because of course, what happened in my situation is, my seller has a bottom line. This offer came in $3,000 less than my seller's bottom line, and it was a good and quick closing. So I urged my seller, it's a great offer, that you should take it, even though it's $3,000 off. And my seller's instructions to me were, tell this buyer and this buyer's agent that we will accept this offer, $3,000 less than what I wanted, but go ahead and do your inspection. But we don't want to deal with a lot of things unless it's detrimental. Don't come back at us with a laundry list of items. Lo and behold, we got a laundry list of items. So nice enough that my seller still was like, all right, you're giving us 7 items. I'll address 5 out of the 7. I'm not going to address 2 out of the 7. So everyone agreed. So my seller thankfully went ahead and did those 5 items. But it puts me in a tough position because I urged my seller that this is a great offer. I spoke to the other agent. The other agent was understanding and made me aware that no problem. I told my buyers that we're going to do this inspection, but we can't go back at them with a bunch of stuff. But of course they came back at us with a bunch of stuff. So, for everyone out there, it's meant to identify safety concerns. It's not meant for you to nitpick, for lack of a better word, on small things, right? So
yeah, you want to just like like you said, the main point of an inspection is to make sure that the investment that you're getting into is a good investment and that does not have major costs. Same reason why we do condo doc reviews, right? Is to make sure that there's not a ton of unexpected expenses. But it's almost expected nowadays. Like when I'm selling a house and they're doing an inspection, most of the time I expect them to come back with some sort of either wanting it fixed, but most of the time they just want a price reduction, right? They are using it most of the time as like a leveraging tool. And that is the good thing about a pre-listing inspection is that it helps like, sure, you're not going to fix every single last thing before you put it on the market. And it's possible that your inspector didn't get every single last thing, but it will make sure that you get the major items checked and fixed before, so you don't get any surprises.
Common ones that kind of can be important is, put additional insulation in the attic to avoid moisture loss or capturing moisture.
The attic rain,
right? So that's a common one, easy to do. But, little small cosmetic things, right? In my opinion, they shouldn't be part of a home inspection. That's just basically a choice of the buyer, right? So, just be mindful, reminding everyone out there as you're going and doing your transactions, buying a house, selling your house, just keep in mind it's meant to make sure that it's a smooth transaction and everyone's doing it in good faith, that it's a safe home, it's a safe investment. It's not meant, in my opinion, to be used as a tool for you to negotiate further. Right? Yeah. And again, get everything in writing. We got everything in writing. There was a holdback with these items, and we've dealt with all these items and taken photos as proof, and we should be ready to go. So that was my little tidbit from the last week on dealing with inspections and things like that. So let's have a look at what's going on in Pembroke, where Sebastian is becoming the Prince of Pembroke.
Prince of Pembroke. Let's see, and search bungalows, because that's what I got.
Pembroke Meadows. Detached. Let's go last 60 days. Yeah. Let's go last 75 days, just to include this week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just go 80. Doesn't matter.
Round it up. Why not?
Round it up.
And where you wanted to do bungalow, right?
Yeah, because there's a like 4-level splits don't apply to like, you know, when you're looking at property types. So we'll just do 1 level. Yeah. Bungalow, there we go. 15.
No, shaved it to 12. 15 was everything. So here you go. And wow, a lot of solds and a lot of pendings.
Yeah, what's the latest one here?
Date wise?
Yeah, can we sort it by date? I'm just wondering like what the latest thing is. Okay. So we got this pending bungalow, pending in 25 days, listed for 600.
I think we pulled this one up.
No, I don't know if I've seen this one.
Because the bathroom's still outdated.
Yeah.
Looks like they did flooring, baseboard, paint. Kitchen's outdated.
Yeah, they still got linoleum on the floor.
They just did the backsplash.
But go back. What does that say? Two illegal suites? What does that say?
Wow.
It says 2...
Fully renovated. 2 illegal basement suites.
What? Now that's something you don't see very often.
So right here. There are a total of 5 bedrooms. 3 on the main floor. And 1 each in the basement illegal suite. So they've made two suites. But does that mean 2 kitchens separate?
Well,
Let's have a look. So as most Pembroke lots, it's a big lot.
Good sized backyard.
So here's the basement. There's a bedroom. There's the kitchen.
1
right?
suite.
So still the same. Where's the other one?
We're gonna see the world. Oh, there we go. Wow, no joke. They did have.
They have 2 kitchens
suites
down there. So there's 1 kitchen and there's the other kitchen.
It must be like 1 bedroom per suite.
Yeah, of course, 1 bedroom.
in the basement, and then the full upstairs.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting,
Yeah,
investment
that's
wise.
Yeah.
No wonder a savvy investor snatched this up. $599 pending.
Yeah.
We'll see next week what it sells for.
And let's see the next one.
Sold in 37 days for higher than the asking price.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. Original price $625. They increased it to $634 and sold it for $634. Renovated though. I'm sure you saw this one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
But that's a good comp for you.
Yeah, that's a great comp for me. I mean, also mine is a similar square footage, but mine's 6 bedrooms and 3 full bath.
This is 5 and 2.5.
Yeah.
And you have an illegal suite in yours?
Yeah,
there you go.
Illegal suite, yeah.
So you're probably gonna list same.
630?
640, yeah.
I would love to sell it at 630.
Yeah.
That'd be great. And the thing is, I consider myself very fortunate as well, because like going into these flips, I started about 3 years ago, and the market has only been going up since I started. So it was fortunate. It was, but we never plan for best case scenario when we're thinking about how going into a project is, right? Like, because you always make money on the buy, correct? Right? Mm-hmm. You make money on how much you can buy the property for.
Right.
And you never do best case scenario, like, because then you're asking to lose money. Because if anything happens with the market, slows down, higher interest rates again, right? Things can slow down, right? And if you're just slim margins, you could be in dangerous territory. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, that's great news. I'm super happy to see that.
Yeah, I remember when you first got it and started the renos. I think at the time you were, and we both looked into it. And we were gonna aim for like a 575, a 565, something like that, to aim for like a 550 sale.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at a 600 potentially.
Yeah, 600.
Right? Like in your pocket, right?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I think that one's directly comparable, right? The one with the 1 suite.
They do have nice finishes though.
You mean this one?
Yeah,
right?
they added like a nice fireplace and a beam across the ceiling, and the exterior is very nice as well.
So how is yours going to compare in finish wise to this? Do you think you're...
Well, we're still going to have granite countertops, brand new appliances, kitchen. I mean, instead of carpet, we're going to have laminate flooring throughout the whole house. But I mean, suite. We gutted the whole thing. New tubs, new showers.
So does this have 2 suites? Why is it showing me no stove and then a stove?
Oh, it's just the saturation of that first photo, and then they added.
But then they didn't have a stove. And
yeah.
Now they do. No hood fan, and now they have one.
Yeah.
Strange choice. And
yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go with the microwave hood fan there.
Left the garage, new deck.
Yeah.
Left the garage. All right. Well, there's a great comp for you.
Great property, yeah.
You know, you might want to consider doing the same.
Yeah. I think
List
I
at a
will.
625. So coming soon, everyone.
Yeah, coming soon. Got my realtor here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Excited. What was your square footage? This one's 1117.
Well, my square footage originally from the previous owner, he said about 12 something, right? But I think with the new measurements, it should be 11 to 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, folks, we wanted to give you a quick update. It's just the two of us today, and we had a guest, and hopefully that guest will reschedule, get well soon. We were supposed to have our guest, but fell ill to the weather changes, and we have 30 to 40 degree weather swings here. So,
Yeah.
we had minus 25, and we're looking at like a plus 20 coming.
Well, I
plus
was
18.
so fortunate because you guys got a huge snow dump, but I was on vacation.
Yeah.
I heard that was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. I shoveled 3 times in one afternoon.
Yeah, you shovel? No, just kidding. I'm joking.
I got my landscaper to shovel.
Yeah, I shovel too. No. But no. I heard that there was some pretty bad accidents going to Canmore or like
Yes,
going
yeah.
to Canmore.
It was in the news, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of missed that. So like, what happened there? It was just super icy.
Yeah,
and
quick
just a
weather
huge
changes
pileup.
and the black ice forming quickly, and as sun sets, you're getting colder. So that afternoon, rush hour traffic heading out of town or heading that way, there was some pileups. Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if Calgary's going to be considered like a difficult place to drive just because we get like such nice weather, clear roads.
Well, I've been driving here my whole life, so
Yeah,
everyone here that lives here and has been here a long time, we all know it's all about preparation. Just have winter tires, change them out early.
There is that saying that when it starts to snow, everybody forgets how to drive, right?
Yeah. There's always going to be those accidents, right? So
yeah. I mean, some people just weren't prepared, like mostly starting in the winter, like in the season.
Yeah.
They don't have their winter tires on, and things do get slippery. But
let's have a look at if there's any changes in where my two listings are. If there's any changes, let's have a look first at what's happened in Acadia, detached. See if there's been any changes here. So this came up. That sold 772. And I'm over here at 827. Second highest in Acadia ever. Highest is 838. So we wanted number 1 spot, but we'll take the silver medal.
11 G's away.
Yeah. And then let me have a look at same and see what's happening in Glendale. 10.
Glendale. Ooh.
So I have another.
Oh, that's yours. So that's a nice big one. Yeah, it's yours.
Again, in this market, in a heavy seller's market, low inventory, if your property, all the sellers out there, fellow agents, if you're listing, your property is not selling in one of the hottest record-breaking sellers market, it's about the price. You just might be asking too much. So swift price reduction, and you go pending and you sell it. That's exactly what happened here. It's what happened in my other one. So let's see this new listing in the neighborhood I'm at. It's a 1960, really nice lot.
Yeah, some good masonry.
So, a little nice value, but, they did some upgrades, but it's a little dated, right? Right away. You can see they did a new bathroom, but.
Nice property, though.
Yeah, a little dated, and that's why you got 1.4 versus my 1.8.
Yeah.
And this only has 2,000 square feet, where I'm talking about 3,600 square feet.
But what kind of property type? Oh,
it's a one and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a little different style, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of interesting too, because like in Pembroke, for example, I connect with the neighbors, and they see.
Thought it was real. Thought they had a real chicken.
Real rooster. They see so many like these like properties getting flipped and then put on market for like 600, right?
Yeah.
And then some of the neighbors that want to sell, they think their property compares.
Yeah. Look at this.
They just shoved a bunch of garbage on in the tub.
Well, this is like obviously land value, showcasing how great the property's land is,
Yeah,
how great it looks in the summertime. But there's already a bin. It's a small property.
Interesting.
So this is going to be a flip project, right?
Yeah. What's it listed at?
$850. 1 day on market.
What's the lot size on that? Oh, cool.
So the lot is 125.
It's a 10,000 square foot lot. It's huge.
It's huge, yeah. Should we have a look at the lot?
Yeah.
Actually, if you go, no. Maybe we want to go remap list or
Yeah, that little. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, big corner. That's why development's dream.
Well, it's not the easiest thing to develop on a lot like that. But it could be. You could get an interesting design. Definitely. If you could even build townhouses on that thing. It's huge.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll keep our eye on it. All right. Well, there you have it. Another weekly update. I'm surprised they're holding steady, but I guess the interest rates, they don't want to create a big frenzy yet.
Yeah. I was talking to someone actually when I was on my vacation. I met someone from Cochrane, and they were asking me what I thought about waiting, right? Like they're like, oh, we want to buy and we want to sell, but we kind of want the interest rates to go down, right? And I was like, yeah, definitely you can wait for the interest rates to go down. You could pay a little bit less for your mortgage, but you have to also be okay with paying a little bit more for your house, because once the interest rates go down, property values are going to go up. Mm-hmm. So it's that give and take. It's all about your own personal timing for when you're getting into the market, right? It's a lifestyle choice, sometimes more than an investment, right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's all about personal circumstance. So yeah, that was my advice to them. Well, what would you say to that?
Yeah, I mean, everyone is on the fence right now for sure and waiting to see. Again, we always say don't wait, buy real estate and then wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait to buy real estate. So, each month puts more in your pocket as equity. So just, don't be shy. The market may go down if you buy now, and it may go down next year, 2 years, 3 years. But are you selling within that time period? That's the only time it matters to you.
Yeah.
Right? So I urge everyone to start playing in the market, start making those decisions. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, definitely. And if any of you guys want to be receiving like a weekly list of homes that is kind of where you would like to live in, let us know and we can send you over an auto email that will send you new properties every single week.
Yeah. And reach out to us. We really want some engagement. And if there's anything you want to go over, your specific community, questions, things like that, we'd love to go over something and answer some questions for the viewers out there. So
Okay.
Stay tuned, and hopefully everyone can enjoy some sun coming our way this weekend. So
so this has been the episode 49, March 7th market update.
Yeah.
Good to be back. Take care.
Bye.